What is going on, everyone? Commodore last today I bring to my live reaction to Kaguya-sama Love is War manga chapter 235. Now, it is Thursday morning. The chapter is finally out. We are here to read the latest installment of Hayasaka's masterpiece, as we've now finally concluded the conflict between Iino and Ishigami, which has been built up for quite some time, man. But I'm really happy with the way the resolution for that whole I wouldn't say debacle, but you know, the whole, like, the way the atmosphere was going and stuff, right? Two people that we had thought prior to all this, were at least good friends and stuff. The little cracks started to show that there was more to this relationship that we didn't know about, that started to come to light. And then when we learned the truth of what happened afterwards, to see all of that come out into the mix and finally getting a conclusion where now they can actually be good friends. And I understand the whole thing Iino says at the end of last chapter, that there may be a chance that we may drift apart, we may, go our separate ways afterwards. But I feel like what Hayasaka was trying to do here was show you that to keep a best friend, a good friend, but really a best friend, you gotta learn how to have fights, you gotta learn how to deal with conflict by, talking with one another, air out your feelings. In that moment, I really do believe that when we get to the end of the story, whether if it's like a time skip, whether it's something that, is going to show us like the characters when they're adults or something like that, I really do believe that Iino and Ishigami are going to be like best friends still. Whether it's them like hanging out, going to shops together, whether it's like being on the phone and stuff still, like just keeping in contact. I truly think that it's going to be one of the things we're going to see at the end of the story to kind of highlight that, yeah, you can still have like the arguments, all these things afterwards, but that's what it means to have a true friend, like a best friend. And especially for Iino and Ishigami, it's beautiful because when you know everything that they went through and stuff growing up and everything, they're just perfect for each other as best friends. So I love to see that, man. But obviously we still have the Iino and Ishigami stuff to deal with afterwards. I know we're kind of going back into like, shenanigans and stuff for now. I assume the next big thing is the dance. Based on what was talked about before, I believe that has to be the next thing afterwards. But let's see what's going on this week as we jump into some potential greatness. All right. Chapter 235, Chika Fujiwara wants to date. This is not an arc. This looks like a single. Okay. Okay, man, listen, we gotta protect Chika. I think we gotta protect Chika. I think she's about to lose it, man. Listen. Kaguya and Miyuki, alright? Iino and Ishigami, I get where she's coming from, man. She's the only one literally in the group that's just a sitting duck right now, man. I get it. But listen, anyone that goes after Chika, it better be the right guy. Because I'll jump in there and suplex them. You don't disrespect Chika. It's about time. I think I'm going to find myself a boyfriend. And I love how like the black background too. It shows like how dark it's supposed to be, but... And you see Ishigami and Miyuki there too. It's like, huh? What's got into you? What do you mean? What's got into me? Everywhere I look, it's just been love, love, love. It's like everyone else is leaving me behind. And you see Iino and Kaguya just like, please shut up. Like, stop it, Yamate. I really don't think you should feel pressured into finding a relationship, so you're against the idea, huh? Well, I suppose it'd be hard to accept that everyone's heroine got taken by someone else, but I'm still a maiden at heart, so sorry. I do get that part though from Ishigami, because just trying to throw yourself into a relationship, man, that I don't recommend that at all. That's not fun whatsoever. But Chika, I guess she's gonna have to learn the hard way. Whatever route that Akasaga's gonna go with her. Besides, wouldn't any true fan put my happiness as their number one priority? I'll be honest, probably not. But I don't recall ever becoming your fan. That's me, the Akasaka. Like, that's the Hayasaka fan inside of me. That's just saying, nah. That's my top one. Like, come on. Well, I've lost all motivation to stop you now. So go ahead and do whatever you want. That's right. I'm going to do whatever I want. Despite how it may seem, I'll have you know I'm actually pretty popular. If I really try, getting a boyfriend would be a piece of cake. I mean, that's... Man, Chika got game, though, so I don't blame her, but you need to play smart. Alright? Say, Fujiwara-san, what kind of person would be your type? Well, there's a lot of factors into it. But in the end, it really comes down to this. The money. Of course! Of course it comes down to the money. Listen, she's gonna say some nonsense like she lost her allowance again from her family, and then it's gonna be like, yeah, that's why I'm trying to get a boyfriend, man. I need some cash. Like, no. Oh, Chika, you have so much to learn. And we're kicking it off with the worst possible response. That's for sure Ishigami saying that. Isn't your family loaded? Does money really matter? It never hurts to have more. What a fool. That's not necessarily the case, though, is it? Men who make a lot of money are much more likely to cheat on you. While you might be able to live an easy life by marrying someone rich, it's also a lot easier for the relationship itself to fall apart. A very factual statement there. The best option in life is to start your own business, make about 30 million yen a year, and find an earnest partner for yourself. And if they don't make much, or so Hayasaka says. Hayasaka-san really gets down to business, huh? Look, I need her next. Whatever guy that goes after Hayasaka, man, I'm telling you right now, like, I'm on the block, watching, waiting, man. The wrong guy comes through, you're getting suplexed on concrete. I'm not even kidding. Okay? I must prosper by this end of the story. I can't have her being alone, man. Well, I'm still planning on making plenty of money on my own. So let's put that matter of money aside for now. What else is important? How they look, maybe? I've never really been one to care about how they look. So okay, at least that's the honesty from Chika there. I'm more of the type that ends up falling in love with however the person I like looks. I get what you mean. Okay. When it comes down to it, looks don't really matter. You said it. Is it really true, though? Could you really say that if Sho Harano or Kana I'm guessing these are like actors or whatever. Sho Harano or Kana Hashimoto were standing right in front of you. This and that are separate matters. The live action movie final is in theaters now. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yes, for the Kaguya movie. That makes sense. Okay. In the end, I think my type is really someone like Kaguya-san. Oh my. Kaguya-san, please be my boyfriend. Okay. I would not be upset at all if they teased the whole thing with Hayasaka, like what was happening in the way back and stuff during, like, you know, the Segway stuff before I guess class trip. If they were to tease that, I would not be upset whatsoever. Fujiwara-san, I'm going to say this in case, but I'm not giving you Shinomiya! Miyuki! Hey, man, listen, you said I'll put up the hands right now. I don't care, man. Press the charges. I'm saving my girl, man. Kaicho! Oh, my. Man, I love it. He's, of course, Iino and Ishigami. Oh my, indeed. Oh, my God. I love those two so much. Could you stop flirting so brazenly right in front of us? Yeah, get a room, you two. Yeah, you two are especially going to be the talk after the dance. I already know, man. Those two are going to be way worse than when it comes to Miyuki and Kaguya, when it comes to the ABCs. I just have a weird feeling, man. Ishigami is just going to, like... Him and Iino are going to both lose it. I'll just put it that way. There's not going to be no alpha male. No, they're just both going to be crazy for each other. That's just how it is. Once the feelings really come into the mix, they're going to go crazy. See Chika slowly breaking. You see? The moment I just look away, it's just straight back to this. Sure, I may have said I was okay with you two going out, but leave some Kaguya-san for me too. Even just twice a week is fine. No way. Yeah, my man said no. ABCs, 1, 2, 3s every day, man. You see, look on, you know. Come to think of it, Fujiwara-senpai only really started going on about all this boyfriend stuff after Shinomiya-senpai got a boyfriend. She's kind of been treating Shinomiya-senpai as a de facto boyfriend up until now, after all. There are girls like that. They act all feminine with some other girl to show off their femininity to everyone else. In most cases, the girl it's being done to really doesn't like it, so you should probably stop. Could you not talk about me like that? Sure, I think it's still a bit early for me to start dating, and sure, I know it's a bit weird for me to want a boyfriend when there isn't even anyone I really like. But even so, it feels so lonely. Yeah, been there before. Don't recommend, man. But I feel where she's coming from, though, for sure. I just want to be able to talk about the same things as you guys. Right now, it just feels like I'm being left out. Fujiwara. You see, they both look at each other after. Well, If that's the case, then I guess we should take this more seriously. Yeah. Who knows? Some of the guys we know might just be your type. President Ishigami-kun, the two of you are so nice. Yeah, man. I mean, again, like, I just hope that the right people are there, because I really don't want a situation where some guy's going to try to take advantage of Chika. We know how amazing a character she has been, especially in these recent chapters, with her and Kaguya really clearing up the air and stuff about, the whole relationship stuff with Miyuki, and really just what they've been through, learn about their past and stuff. I need her to be okay, because obviously she's one of those girls that someone will go ahead and take advantage of her, just her personality and all that. So she has to be protected, man. That's what I really love about the two of you. I got the faces. They said, nah, man, handicap match right now in the parking lot. Oh, no way, man. Kaguya, just like, what you mean about, what love are you talking about? What are you talking about, Skip? What kind of characteristics do you look for in a guy? You see, look at them all, like, all quiet and stuff after. Come on. A hard worker, I guess. I like it if he was really kind too. Someone who's smart would also be great. Oh, and since I like dogs, I also love to make love someone who's very. I also love someone who is very dog-like. Oh, and I've always wanted an older brother, so someone like that would be. Are you trying to steal my boyfriend? I can't, man. I really can't with Chika. Look at the face. I miss these faces so much though from Kaguya. Like this bringing back like the early memories of the manga and stuff. Oh my god. I see how it is. Making moves on my boyfriend but pretending you're asking for advice. Could it be that you're the lowest of the low? No more than a dog in heat? Chill, relax. Well, those are all important and all, but when it comes down to it, you've got to have similar interests and a compatible personality type. Similar interests and a compatible personality type, huh? Exactly. After all, the most important thing is being able to have fun with talking with them. For example, I like games, so someone who also plays games would be good. Oh, come on, oh. Listen, she already has problems with Shiranui, man. You really want to throw Chika into the mix too? Like, come on. I know Shiranui more likely just for the games in general, man, but come on. You really need to put that? And then, like, look, man, I'm refusing to believe though Tsubame is going to come back into the mix and stuff, but, like, you imagine how much more Iino has to suffer if Shiranui, Chika, and then Tsubame into the mix? Nah. Look, man, let Iino prosper, please, for the love of God. And since I tend to make a lot of dumb jokes, someone who can really play the straight man would be nice too, which is, of course, him. Someone who can really call me out when I'm doing something stupid would also be great. And I'm really not that great at dealing with extroverts. So probably not that. Oh, and I like soccer too. But okay, no, that's too much. No, that's too much. That's too much. No, that's too much. That's too much. You she knows all the past, man. Come on. Wait, why are you pulling me away? No reason. He's like, how the hell do you know the backstory? Nah, man, she read the chapter. I'll put it that way, man. Chika read the chapter. And you see the look afterwards. Man, Miyuki, okay. Come to think of it, doesn't Mikado check a lot of those Yeah, keep that bozo away from her. Oh my, relax, no. I don't want that bozo near her, okay? Listen, that dude is already a problem for you and Kaguya when this war goes down in the summertime. I need you to get him out of here. Don't you dare recommend Mikado, man. That guy's a loser. He might be acting like, oh, nonchalant, whatever. Nah, I don't believe it. Nah, you can't be that naive. Cannot be that naive, okay? Look, Maki is one thing, but no. I cannot trust that dude. No. No. Tsundere Senpai's little brother. The Shijo family. Did they change the name? I thought it was the Shinjo. Oh, you know what? It's been so long and stuff. So the Shijo family makes about as much money as the Shinomiyas. He's rich, hardworking, good at playing the straight man, played soccer at nationals, and likes games too. Now that I think about it, he might be prime real estate. Don't. Yeah. Don't. Yeah. Yeah. Talk, Kaguya. Mikado Shijo can't be trusted. You can find someone better than him. I won't let you go out with someone I haven't personally approved of. Yo, Kaguya goats. Kaguya goat. Listen, I'm glad someone finally said it, and of all the people, it's her. Because she knows. She's about to go to war with that family. Her own family and the Shijo. They're going to plot something this summer. Like, come on, man. Miyuki, like, we gotta read the room, man. We gotta read the room. We can't allow that guy to prosper, okay? Mikado's a bozo. Kaguya-san. Kaguya-san's the one for me after all. Looks like we're back to square one. Love transcends gender. Okay. It'll be fine, Fujiwara-san. I'll have a list of suitable men ready for you by the end of the week. Okay. As long as Mikado's nowhere near the vicinity, man, I'm perfectly good. I mean, you're all I need, so please rest easy. I'll be absolutely certain to find a perfect boyfriend for you. This is getting depressing. If you really don't care about gender, then how about Hayasaka? Yeah, so she read that chapter. She read that chapter. She's always telling me about how cute you are, after all. I'm sure if you really took the time to sit down with her, on second thought, I'm good. I think I'll keep living this single life for a bit longer. Today's results, Fujiwara's loss. See, I missed the results. I really wish though they could have put that in the last chapter. Like, today's results, Iino and Osaragi won. I wish it could have been like that too, but I do miss those little things. We're back to the usual. All right. Next time, more of the usual in the student council. So, I'm guessing we're going to continue with this. I don't know if it's going to be like a part 1, part 2, part 3, kind of like how we were getting with the Impossible Challenge. But I'm guessing this is what's going to end up happening for now before we dive into more of the Iino and Ishigami stuff. But yeah, this was nice. This was nice. Just as a little, small segue from like all like the serious stuff that we've been through in the last like few weeks and months, really. This was nice to get one of these kind of chapters. So, but yeah, man. It's one of those things where even if it feels like it's just like a standalone chapter that could just, build on with itself, little things there we have to be so careful of, obviously, of course. With Chika, it's like whoever ends up being with her has to be the right person. It can't be a snob. It can't be a bozo like Mikado. And again, the things that Kaguya was saying in this chapter, I hope Miyuki is taking into account what she just said right there. Like, the guy can't be trusted at all. Zero. Like, we know, especially after that phone call, the day when she went to go to the meeting and stuff with the rest of the girls, the moment that man had the phone call, I'm like, nah, there's no way. There's something's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to have to deal with the older brothers, the Kaguya and stuff, really. But I don't trust it whatsoever. So I'm really hoping Miyuki took that to heart there of what she said about Mikado. And hopefully there's not going to be any problems whatsoever, based on the whole thing. But again, I think with like a couple of volumes left, then we're going to be into the actual summertime with like June and stuff. So that's going to have to be worried about afterwards. But again, we still have a bunch of time still before that, because once we get into that, like, that's when I truly feel we're going to be nearing the actual conclusion of the story, because that's really the last big thing. How does Kaguya and Miyuki take care of things with the Shinomiya family, the war and all that, making sure that the relationship stays intact and doesn't go down the end of the actual Tail the Bamboo Cutter, the Princess Kaguya story and stuff. But yeah, but this stuff though, it was a funny chapter. A little bit of things, of course, to be careful of the future and stuff that we're teasing here, but for the majority part though, the comedy, it was hidden, okay? But I need whoever it is with Chika, is someone that's, it makes the most sense. Obviously, we really haven't had too many of the guy characters kind of being thrown into the mix. I do wish, though, that if it does lead to something where we end up having to see Chika interact with some other guy or something, the potential boyfriend kind of stuff, I wish it was something that we guys saw a little bit earlier in the story, because even though we're kind of entering the end game, I don't want to doubt that Akasaka won't create somebody that, can come into here, fit what needs to be done, and resonate with the cast really well. Because obviously when it comes to character interactions and all that, you want to have an established time at the very least with them. So even if it doesn't look like to be the case and they're going to be brought in now, hopefully that character is able to resonate enough to where it looks believable that Chika can go with somebody after that isn't a scumbag, that's actually genuine for her and just fits perfectly for her life and stuff. So, but yeah, man, great chapter this week with the comedy and everything, with Chika trying to find a guy and stuff. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. How do you, again, with a lot of stuff that I talked about in this chapter, in regards to the whole stuff with Mikado and everything, do you feel that same way with me? Do you feel like, yeah, he has to be a complete bozo? And just going off of this right now, like, are we going to stick around with this whole stuff with Chika, or are we about to move into the next story arc afterwards? Let me know down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be a part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Kaguya-sama week in, week out, subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't seen any of the previous videos, the catch-up video, previous reactions and all that to the series, definitely go and check that out. Click on the bell, Shandori said today everything that goes on the channel. With that being said, I'll catch you guys next week. Probably Wednesday or Thursday, whenever the chapters are coming out. But when it does come out, we'll be reading the latest installment of Hayasaka's masterpiece, as we should be. So, Commodore last signing off. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah,